It's certainly put a lot of strain and stress on people, especially women, trying to manage work, kids, the household, on top of one's very own anxiety over this pandemic. And the result is some are reaching for that extra glass of wine to try and cope. Sarah Kate joins me now. She's the president and founding editor of Some Good Clean Fun, and she joins me to talk about perhaps some alternatives to ensure some good mental health, to rethink drinking, if you will, over the holidays. Sarah, good to have you on the program.
Thank you for having me today. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too, and hopefully it's one where we can cheer with some non-alcoholic eggnog maybe. But talk to us about what kind of role alcohol has played during this pandemic, the crutch that it's created.
So what I'm hearing from the community and from my community of women is that more and more women and men have been turning to grab a glass of wine, and wine to unwind is sort of what people are calling it, and it's really taken a toll. I've heard that 1 in 4 Canadians have said that they are actually putting down their boozy drinks and rethinking drinking because they've realized that it's becoming really unhealthy and they're not feeling good. So it's nice to hear that.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. And sort of what is the better alternative where everything just really seems like there's so much uncertainty around you. So what would you suggest then? What is an alternative then to sort of help one ease their stress and their anxiety without having to do it with alcohol?
Yeah. And now at the holidays too, there's just even more expectations for people and more stress and more anxiety. So I have a couple of really simple things that I kind of like to talk to people. And one is right now, particularly the season is about joy. And we have forgotten as adults how to find joy, real joy in things. And so I read a book called The Sober Lush, and that actually it really opened my mind up to this idea of enjoying things like when you sit down in front of the fire, it's the coziness and the fire that is the reward, and that's the joy of the season, is that relaxation in front of the fire, not necessarily the drink in your hand. The second thing is have ready to drink alternatives that are great. There's so many great alcohol-free alternatives out there that and that can come into play in so many different ways. When you go to a party and somebody asks you, what can I get you to drink? You can say, well, I brought my own, and you don't have to explain to anybody that it's alcohol-free. And they have them at home instead of reaching for a glass of wine. You're reaching for something that is an alternative.
How important is that mindset? And then we mentioned women there and really being hit hard in this pandemic, but how important is that mindset to have that type of mindset as you're trying to navigate through what we know is a very uncertain pandemic? There is no definite, here we need just to get to this point. We're trying to figure out that end point still.
Yeah. So there are several studies that have been done on stress and anxiety, and in particular with women, we are at a disadvantage, first of all, over men in the way that our bodies react to alcohol and stress. And studies have been done that actually show that drinking alcohol increases your stress. It rewires your brain to not be able to cope and handle situations as well as if you didn't drink. And so we know, research has shown that you're not able to cope with stress and anxiety better when you drink. It actually makes the situation feel worse for you.
Right. Well, some really interesting points here. Really great conversation. I think we take beyond the holidays indeed. Sarah, good to have you on the program. Sarah Kate, president and founding editor of Some Good Clean Fun. Happy holidays to you, Sarah, and your family. And you have a gorgeous Christmas tree behind you there. Well done on that one as well. Stay safe.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays, Angie, and everyone.
Thank you.